Hey, this is Greg. I'm here to talk about personal growth today, and I always thought that personal growth was important. Um, Over the years, when I look back, when I was practicing and focused on personal growth, those were the most productive years of my life. And unfortunately, I got stalled on that, but I'm back at it. I've recommitted myself, and I work on it just about every day. Um, I feel strongly that if you're not moving forward with yourself, if you're not growing yourself, then you're dying. And so that was one of the big reasons I want to focus on it. Um, in my personal growth journey, I recently was advised to read a book titled The 15 Invaluable Laws by John C. Maxwell. And Mr. Maxwell in the book lays out the 15 laws that you must follow in order to become the person that you were intended to be. Um, he talks about how potential is one of the greatest words in our vocabulary, how it's full of fulfillment and optimism. And at the same time, unfulfilled potential is so negative. So personally, I want to reach my potential in my life. I won't go over the entire book. I'm going to focus on one law. The law that I chose is the law of consistency. And I chose this one because it's one of my weaknesses in my life and in my business. Over the years, I've realized that I will have a moment of brilliance and I will work hard on something and build it up and get some momentum, and then I'll drop the ball. And so my life's been a roller coaster because of that. Well, I want to fix that. I want to be more consistent. And Mr. Maxwell states that motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. And that's definitely something I've lacked in my life, is discipline. So the part of being consistent is having discipline. One of the first rules of being consistent is knowing what to improve. And you have to improve yourself. Instead of focusing on your career, on your relationships, focus on yourself. If you can master yourself, the rest of it will fall into place. How to improve? He tells us to learn your personality type by reading a book about it. Well, fortunately for me, I read a book called Personality Plus by Francis Litwire within the last few months. And so I know what my personality type is. And this book was humbling for me because while it told me that I can be a great leader and make decisions easily and know what I want and everything, I can make things happen, it also told me that I can be stubborn and full of myself, think I know everything, and bossy in a lot of ways. And it was humbling because that fit me a lot closely. He says to start with the small stuff. By break the big jobs down into little ones. Try not to do everything at once. Try not to learn everything at once and get everything done at once. And that's something that has really helped me. When I started practicing this, it took a lot of the stress out of my daily life and enabled me to focus. I had a tendency to try to get everything done all at once. He talks about being patient. And this is a major weakness of mine. I want to go from point A to point B like right now. So this is tough for me. And one of the things that have really been devastating for me in the recent years is that I've been I'm nearing 50, so I'm in this hurry. I'm running out of time. I keep telling myself that. Well, now I know that's nonsense, and so I've stopped thinking that. I've changed my thinking, and I've slowed down, and I realize I have plenty of time. I'm not going anywhere. He also talked about enjoying the process, and this has gotten easier for me recently. But by enjoying the process, by enjoying the little things about your daily routine, it keeps you focused, keeps you on point, and you get a lot more done that way. One of the other laws is why you want to improve. You need to know why. It must be solid, and it needs to be emotional. I struggle with this one too because I don't think I really knew myself that well. I've learned a lot about myself in the last couple of years since I joined Beachbody, and so I really sat down and thought about it. And my why is my 3 kids. They're older now, 16, 19, and 22, and I want to show them that no matter who you are, no matter where you've been or what's happened to you, that you can succeed. And the best way to show them that is to walk the walk. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them by example. The fourth rule about consistency that he talked about was when to improve. And the answer to that was really simple. It's right now, every day. The bridge between goals and accomplishments is discipline. And that bridge has got to be crossed every day. So you got to show up every day and work. And if it's not, even if it's not your best work, show up and do it. You don't get inspired and then work. That doesn't work. You need to work and then be inspired by it. So the 15 Invaluable Laws is a great book for me because I need instruction. I need things to be broken down so that I can understand them, get my head around it. Makes it easier for me to practice those things in my life. And Mr. Maxwell does a great job of that. So my goal is to add this book into my regular rotation of books and to focus on one law at a time and pause between the laws. And so I plan on enjoying this ongoing experience with this book. So I recommend this book to a lot of people, anybody who wants to improve themselves. And so there. Thanks for listening.